Hi guys, welcome to Office Blokes React. I'm Office Bloke Dave.
I'm Office Bloke Mike.
Office Bloke Daz.
Together with the Office Blokes.
Yeah.
It's true. Sometimes we like to watch Donut Operator.
A lot of the time.
Yeah.
Like Donut.
That's really good.
Some of the other time we like to watch the US Office and Family Guy, don't we, Mike?
We do indeed.
That's only on Patreon.
Is it?
Yeah. Apparently, all right, Mike?
It is indeed. Yeah.
How often do we do that?
How often? Every Wednesday we do US Office, and every Saturday we do Family Guy.
Is it called the US
Over
Office or is it called The Office?
The Office US.
You're the Office US. Technically, yeah. But yeah, 5 o'clock Wednesdays UK time and 5 o'clock Saturday UK time.
That's crazy.
Patreon only, and you can join up for just £1.50 per month.
Bargain.
You get all of that.
Not even per episode.
No, not even per episode.
Can't even buy a carrier bag for that.
You can't.
Exactly.
Right.
Buy, even it's cheaper than a cup of coffee.
Not from our machine.
No,
You're $5 for that.
Subsidised.
Should be free, really, shouldn't it?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. So yeah, we've got loads of donut over on Patreon as well, actually, and for channel members, because some of it is just not monetizable. Some of the reactions,
Got all sorts.
So it made sense to put it over there as exclusive content. Let's check it out. Donut's new video: worst policing I've ever seen.
Oh, is this Manchester?
Come here. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands.
Hi everyone, Donut here. Today we're going to talk about the worst, biggest clusterfuck of policing that I have ever seen in my entire life. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Did I click on the video or did I press the button so space wouldn't work? I can't remember what I did there.
Yeah, it's probably the worst. Like a fucking tree could be a better cop than this person. My child, my teenager, is already a better cop than this person. You'll see what I'm talking about. And also, I'm not trying to shit on an individual. I'm shitting on them just a little bit because they're going to get someone killed, whether it be themselves, their partner, or a member of the public.
Come back!
But you know what isn't incompetent? That's taking care of your debt with PDS. You know what fucking sucks? That's right, having debt. We're about to be in World War III, and that means inflation is only going to increase. Which over 2,700 shot, huh? Police are the fucking problem, am I right? Police year to date for 2023 in Chicago, there have been 2,709 people shot in Chicago. But I bet the racist police are doing most of those shootings, right? Oh, police, they've shot 9 people this year out of over 2,700 shot. Huh? Police are the problem, am I right? Police respond to, you'll never believe this, a call of a person with a gun in Chicago. That's seriously what the report says. A person with a gun in Chicago. So crazy. Anyways, 2 cops show up in a single patrol car and they find a man and a woman in the area. They get out and approach the woman who is walking down the sidewalk. The woman, our suspect, does not want to stop. That's when out of nowhere, our suspect pulls out a gun and points it in the face of the male cop. Now we have 3 different camera angles of this shooting. We have the male officer who is the driver, the female officer who is the passenger, and then there's a security camera above them. Let's start with the male officer's camera angle.
Hey, come here. Come here. Hey, come here. Come here. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Oh, shit.
That escalated quickly, didn't it?
He understandably panics a little bit and tries to take cover behind the nearest car. They said that there was a firearm recovered at the scene, so I'm thinking the person probably dropped the gun there and took off running. Not sure why.
It looked like something was dropped.
It dropped when they were walking over.
Yeah.
Like a little bag or something, didn't it?
Yeah. That went from 0 to 100 in just a split second, yeah.
The suspect didn't fire, but it could have been a malfunction on their part. This officer might just be lucky as hell. Each officer, the male and the female officer, fire 1 shot apiece.
You got your radio? Call 10-1. Call 10-1. Call 10-1.
Okay, my radio. Emergency. Look,
10-1, 9-1. 9-9 in Ewing. 10-1, 10-1. Shots fired at the police. 9-9 in Ewing.
199 in Ewing. Shots fired at the police. 9909 South Ewing. Doing a 10-1. 99 in Ewing.
The female Hispanic squad just opened fire at us.
Right, female Hispanic just opened fire at 484. Was anything shot back or no?
10-4 squad. Shots fired back.
We got shots fired by the police. 9909 South Ewing. Female Hispanic wearing all black.
Watch out, cuz. Hey, they're right here. They shot at us earlier.
Now let's look at it from the female's perspective.
Did like that blur in the back? Do you think that was the suspects on the floor? Like further back, they've ran and then they've dropped, maybe.
Oh, I thought it
stood
up.
I thought someone stood up. Yeah,
Just
it's
stood
just
there.
like a passerby maybe or something. Or...
That seemed like a male though that was stood up. I think they were only blurred out because something behind them was blurred out.
Right.
It looked like it was kind of horizontal in the
But
background.
he's shouting at them.
He's shouting something, isn't he?
Hey, come here. Come here. Hey, come here. Let me see your hands. Hey, no! Hey,
Ma'am.
I'm not trying to shit on her too hard, but my God, there needs to be some retraining.
You got your radio?
No.
Yeah, you heard that right. The police officer who just got into an officer-involved shooting does not have a f***ing radio.
That's what I thought she said first.
So what'd she do?
Do you know at the start of the video when he shouted across?
yeah.
I thought, did he just say, "Do you have a radio?" And she said no. I was like, what?
Yeah, I thought she was saying it was broke or she'd dropped it or something, but she's just not got one.
Yeah, I thought, no, that can't be it. That's why I didn't say anything. But at first I thought she hasn't got a radio.
Wow, that is...
Picks up her cell phone, and I'm only assuming from how this is going so far, she calls 911.
You got your radio?
No.
Call someone. Call someone. Call someone.
I can't. My radio. Emergency. My radio.
Now, this is one of the worst parts of the entire video that's about to happen.
Swing.
She just pointed it in the direction of the cop that's on the other side of the car, didn't she? And now space isn't working again.
Looking down the barrel.
Now, this is one of the worst parts of the entire video that's about to happen.
Swing. Swing. Come back.
Oh, dear me.
Alright, signal Hispanic is open fired at 484. Was anything shot back or no?
Where's up? Come back. My fucking gun jammed.
I got time to fire at 990.
I don't even know where to start with this. We'll start with the jam. I'm assuming since it's a Glock, she probably limp wristed it. If you're not holding your grip properly and, you know, you're, like I said, limp wristing, then the second bullet won't cycle. Military Arms Channel actually did a really good slow-mo of that a while back.
Ah.
I'm assuming that she limp wristed it because she was running away and firing one-handed behind her, with her partner still there where she's pointing her gun. Next up, mistake number 2. As you could tell, she doesn't know how to clear the jam at all. When I was training in the police academy and in our yearly training that we had to do, we would practice jams over and over and over and over, so it's muscle memory if you're in this situation. She should have dropped the magazine and then cleared the jam. See, that's how that works. All right, it gets worse. I don't know.
He puts it back in. King on there.
Yeah. That should be box standard training. That's just got to know how to do that. I mean, that could save. That could cost you your life or your partner's life.
Do you know, I'm not a gun
police officer.
Connoisseur, as you say, or a gun knowledgeable
same here,
person.
yeah.
I have no idea about guns. I fired one, but that's about as far as it goes. But you know, when you're in this kind of incident and you're in the USA, which is, you know, massive on guns, you should know in a police enforcement officer,
Law enforcement.
law enforcement officer should know how to handle a gun.
Yeah. I think you should be on the range and have an interest in
Regularly,
guns.
like-
a lot. Yeah.
Probably weekly. I
Like
would
he's
say.
saying, doing it on a regular basis, so it's muscle memory. So you just did it. I mean, it's two things. It looked like I had to get the magazine out and then clear it.
But I'm thinking, like you said, you should be on the range. Probably, I would think weekly.
Yeah.
Oh, you
I think so. Like, you know, an hour after work, here and there. Just
It's your job. It basically save your life.
Yeah,
you know,
that's
so.
just-
It makes sense that you'd have to. I mean, I don't know much about handguns. I've shot one when I was in Vegas. But it makes sense that if the magazine is trying to force bullets up, fire a spring,
take it out.
Yeah, that if you clear the jam, another one might just
Pop
pop
up,
in.
yeah.
It just doesn't solve your problem.
Yeah.
She's panicked there, hasn't she?
She
She's
has,
just absolutely
yeah.
shit herself, and it's just all gone
Yeah,
to
even
pot.
even the shot when she saw like she's running away and she's turned her back,
In
shot over her
public,
shoulder,
shooting like that.
Yeah,
What are you
but
doing?
even the way she was holding the gun and sort of like waving it around all over the place like that.
you
You know,
think-
trying to
yeah, with the magazine still in it as
Yeah.
well. You think
That's still a loaded gun, isn't it? Even
Correct.
though it's
Yeah.
jammed.
Yeah.
And I suppose taking the magazine out probably stops there being any sort of misfire as well.
Yeah.
Because maybe if you still got active ammunition in it, it could go off.
Yeah.
Like I said, no expert, but she didn't just point it towards the cop that was next to her. She pointed it at a car that was driving past.
I know. She was just waving it all over, wasn't she?
Going all over the place, wasn't it?
But not having a radio as well, which is like...
Yeah, someone needs to have a chat there and go, listen, that's not for you. That's not for you.
If it's not working, you don't go out, you know, or you call it in straight away and get replacement.
She was new or...
You could potentially kill people, though. Like, I mean, it's a hell of a lot of responsibility on someone's shoulders. Yeah.
More than anything.
She could get killed, partner could get killed, or a member of the public that's in trouble. In danger, anyone like that could get killed as well.
She could have shot the person driving past when she was trying to clear the gun. Like,
what happens if that was like a active shooter and they were shooting a load of people and she's able to jam gun and can't sort of
like I say, I'm no expert on guns and I don't know how they work and I don't want to know. I'm not interested. I have zero interest in guns. And when I see sort of like people sort of like handling like who should be handling them, I'm like, oh, man, that's your job.
Professional.
Yeah. It's like a tradesman not knowing how to use a drill.
Yeah, you can't be carrying a gun if you don't know how to use it.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be.
Exactly.
I don't know if you noticed, but while she was trying to clear the jam, she pointed her gun at her own hand several times and pointed it at her partner several times. I'm really surprised she didn't look down the barrel of the gun to see if there was a bullet still in there. It gets better. Let's look at the above view real quick. Her partner is running after the person who just tried to kill them, and after 700 attempts, she finally gets her gun clear.
Where's up? Come back. My gun jam.
And yet, while they're chasing a person who tried to kill them, she stops to take the time to pick up her bullets off of the street.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Let's take a look at the above view one more time.
Come here. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Oh, shit.
Look like they actually fired then, the suspect.
You got your radio? No. Call 2-1.
Yeah, that one's
on the toes, yeah.
Is that the woman?
Yeah.
That is just one of the biggest clusterfucks in policing I've ever seen. But what do you expect when the Chicago Police Department gets defunded and they have a civilian oversight board who have never been police officers but get to make a lot of decisions, which in turn means the police officers get poor training and they don't want to police? Good job, Chicago. 2,700 people this year. And that cop was almost one of them. Think if that person just stood there and kept shooting at them. Can't clear a fucking jam, dude. Jesus. Anyways, that's all I have for you fine people today. Expect more videos coming out this week. Got some shootings, got some crazy ones out of LA. We've been doing a lot of LAPD the past couple videos. Good old Los Angeles. If you want to help support the channel, that sounded like Nick again. You can.
It's quite scary, that.
It is, and he says something there which I'm a big sort of like fan of as well. Is when people who know what they're doing should be leading the department.
Absolutely,
you can't have someone who's never been a cop running the police.
No, absolutely not.
It makes zero sense.
It's like having civilians as generals in the army, just deciding how wars should be fought.
Yeah. It's like having It's like having accountants running a business. It should never happen.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to know the ins and outs of the job, don't you? The nuts and bolts on the ground. You've got to be there, seen it, done it. Got the T-shirt, and then you know what you're looking at and you know what you're doing with it.
Of all the jobs where you need to be spot on, it really is. It's life or death.
The policing.
Policing, especially over there.
You can't wing it, can you, policing?
No.
Not a chance.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff that you change, but you train to change the your approach to certain things on certain whatever the circumstances.
Yeah.
So you could come across something, and you could come across someone with a gun, but you don't necessarily need to open fire with them. But you're going in there with the intention to probably shoot this person dead because they're armed or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Or to eliminate them. But then when you get to the situation, you might think, I don't need to take him out.
Yeah.
But that's policing. That's common sense and policing. That training policing.
Yeah.
That's why you need to be super calm under pressure.
Yeah. She lost it. I think she just panicked there and then
I
got
think
into
so.
a bit.
Yeah, I mean, I've never seen it on any of these police videos.
No.
I've never seen a cop just shooting like that when they're running away. Never.
I think
never
it's
seen that.
entirely possible she knows how to clear a jam on a gun.
Probably is.
And she's just like...
She's just lost it.
But I think that's the situation where you find out if it's for you or not.
Yeah.
You know, some people...
Actual situation.
Yeah, you know, as soon as you're being shot at, like all of us might run away and absolutely cack up hands, you know.
Yeah, it's one thing doing the training, isn't it? But you know, it's when you're there on the ground, real situation.
After that, I'd probably resign if it was me. I'd be like, I don't want to be in that situation again. I don't want to be shot at.
Like I say, there's no follow-up, so we don't know what the situation was for her. So sort of like say, this is what happened, it just wouldn't unjam. But the way she was waving it around, probably I was like, ooh.
Yeah, and
that didn't look good.
Her own hand, her partner, and a member of the public.
Yeah.
But also when she shot, she was running away and shot behind her. It's like, that could have gone anywhere. That could have literally gone anywhere.
Especially because there was someone walking behind them.
Yeah.
I know.
Which is why it jammed in the first place by the sound of it.
Yeah.
Because she's doing that and she had a limp wrist and it's probably just stuck in there, hasn't it? It's not come out properly. So
yeah, it's a bad one, that. Yeah. Unfortunate.
Good donut.
Yep.
Hope you guys enjoyed that. Don't forget, like and subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one.
Cheers, guys. Cheers.